Hello, this is the Frugal Eclectic. I lose my stuff right. Otherwise known as Noodle. And yes, I did it. Joy, joy, but look it, I did it. I did it. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I did it. Uh-huh. Okay, however, just a little something funky. Oops. I put it on one of these. Yeah, so we'll see. And I glued it down. I used my Alene Tacky glue stick. So we'll see how, yeah, that's the adhesive that yeah, I did, because it's see-through. See? It's see-through. So I thought, well, let's try it out and see how this works. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess it will work out. Oh, and third, Terry says, I lose stuff right in plain sight or forget that I have things because I can't see them. Well, anyway, I did it. I did it. Okay, just telling you, I did it. Okay, now. Okay, do I need, no, we'll just put them there. Okay, I think, was I going to stamp on that, or was that, this is, you know how this is slightly dead, but you don't necessarily want to give it up yet? I don't know, because this could be salvaged into a really miniature weaving thing. But let's see, can we do it? Can we just say adios? Okay, we just said adios. This goes, let's see, can I cut? Ooh, hey, wait a minute. Let's just cut off the dead part and see. Oh, and the plastic part that goes inside. Whoa, okay. I might be able to use this. Let's take this part out. Now that okay. And who knows? I might be able to use this. You never know. Okay, so these are trash. Trash. And yes, I'm sipping. Hello, Kimberly. Apparently, Galena, I bought this at that's the only one they had. They had a 2-pack left, and it was a Saturday, and I knew I was on my way home, and I was kind of like down to one glue stick, and that's all they had. And I got the last packet. It was at my local scrapbook store. So, yeah. I know they have big ones because remember I told you I bought one. I bought the $1.50 one, and I made Dee Dee an oversized ATC with one, and I actually glued it onto the ATC, and then I stitched around it. That was, anyway, so we'll see how long it, nice to see you. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey guys, I have a dog spoon. Beaten up and chipped, but it's memory. It's memory. Like, what in the tarnation is she doing with a dog spoon in her, but hey, guys, I even have, look at this, a little skinny with making little skinny scallops if I want to. That's a 1/4 inch. That's a 1/2 inch. That's 3/4. This is 1 inch. And this I would assume is 2-inch. So see, guys, see. Let me show you. So if I need to, see, here's the line, right? Or here's a 1/2-inch line. Or let's just do little miniature 1/4-inch scallops. So see, this is what? Yeah, so if you need these little miniature scallops on something, see that? Yeah, see that? Yeah, just good junk. You got it, Kimberly. Good junk. Oh, I guess let's see. I don't know when I started. Well, guess what? We're just gonna hello, we'll put this up and all right. So just a little bit of we'll put that there. We'll put this back. Ooby eyes. Oh, ooby eyes. Oh. Just saying. All right, now. All right, we may need these. So there go here. And, oh, walnut stain. Oh, hey, it has a hole in it. And, yeah, my Q-tip with the walnut stain. Hello, Minky. Let's see, do I know your name? Do I know? Oh, books. Okay, this is a word, or no. Let's see. I think it's confirmed this. I think that's what I wanted to keep on that. Confirm that. A little dinky piece of... Okay. Oh, blonde. 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 All right. Like you really... Anyway, I was going through something. And, oh, I'm trying to make... Hold on. Let me get this there. All right. There. All right. I happened to go do this. And Eileen would probably recognize this. Hopefully. Oh, yay! Score! Dorothy. Yeah, okay. And inside, I found this. This was inside this. And I would probably, it was back when Tim Holtz started doing the little rectangle stencil things, right? So I'd probably, say 2014? Okay. Anyway, some of the girls, and I guess they really liked, I mean, these were humongous Tim Holtz fans. I mean, yeah. They started, I think it was something like Vintage Treasures. They started a blog that had to do with everything Tim Holtz. And they had these weekly things. And of course, I don't have everything Tim Holtz. And actually, yeah, so this was one of them. And a lot of this is just through people being generous to me and me being able to, So, and I'm double-sided this. So I'm obviously, this is supposed to be the one side of this. And then I was going to flip it over and decorate the other side so that I could switch it out when I wanted to. But isn't it funny? And then obviously because now I do have the tiny tags and tabs now. I have that die. But this was before I had it. And Mitzi Curry, she dried a whole bunch of just plain baby wipes and she cut all these little tabs out of baby wipe tabs. And yeah, so they're all here. Yeah. So obviously, you know, yeah. So I thought maybe I might do something, because I technically don't know that I want to do anything. You know what I mean? How dare they? Well, Dorothy. Yeah, like Minky says, how dare they? And then, yeah. So I know that Eileen, she followed, and she might remember this, but this is another one that, and I think these are the girls that actually got me to thinking about making sure that all of anything that Tim Holtz, that was remotely Tim Holtz, I put into one area. I think these guys, and this actually happened to be one of the things that was on there. And of course, I didn't use everything Tim Holtz, because again, I don't have everything Tim Holtz. But anyway, so these are projects that were undone. So I thought maybe this actually might be kind of cute, because one of my words for this year is atelier. And this would be a cliche, because most of the time when we hear the word or see the word atelier, we liken it to clothing, couture, clothing stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. So, well, I might, hey, some, where's here. So that could be something I do today. The other, I found this too. And some of you might remember, this is one of those Didi folder thingies. I'm trying to get this ribbon. There we go. And if I recall correctly, I did this. And yeah. Oh, see, this is how I did it. I put it through here, the holes. And I think this was supposed to be for February. Sometimes you're like, where did I put my February folder? Back when we were doing the folders, I think this, was supposed to be my February one. It kind of, and the colors, the colors kind of gave it away. This was one of those Kurgate that Paula, she sent me. It's to do with her Kurgate. The colors that you can get in your Kurgate, Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So, I haven't seen this puppy, and you wonder where these things go. Hello there, you Janet. Janet might remember these. I don't know if she. Well, I know Eileen. Janet might not have been with us at this time when Didi did her first. Oh, Janet, I don't know. But yeah, and I'm like, oh, hey, I found my February. So anyway, you never know. It actually might go into my, I don't want this completely tied off, so let me, okay. So it's the funny things you find. Oh, you remember them. I'm not going to actually give it a knot, but I'll just kind of loop it, and then, okay, well, okay. So, Just those funny little things you find along. Okay, I was making paper. I was piecing together paper, and this is a big piece of paper. And I got out most of my blues, and I was doing that color thingy. You know, that color thingy. Oh, wait a minute. One moment, please. I didn't look at this text from my husband. Oh, we're going to a party Friday, and they're going to have a hypnotist. Oh my word. So now I have to learn how to video on my phone, because he wants me to video him if he ends up being a subject. I'm like, and now I have to learn video. Confound it. Okay, well, all right. I think I better probably mark that on my calendar. Ooh, I'm busy Friday night. Okay, so anyway. Oh, see, I got sidetracked. Don't tell anybody. Okay. Okay. I get some of the most unusual, not to be mean to anybody, but I get some unusual people following me on IG. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, gallery. One moment, please. Okay, where are you? Oh, no. Okay, I have to go to IG. One moment, please. I apparently... Now I got to go into my likes. One moment. Post you've liked. Come on. Come to mama. Come to mama. Come to mama. Come to mama. There we go. See, I don't know if you'll see all the different shades of blue. That's the Singing the Blues Color Crush Creative. That's the color palette for this week. So I decided to get out, you know. All right, so I thought, hey, why not? Hello there. See, what was that? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, so I took this piece of paper this was originally supposed to be one of those Pam Garrison, you put paint on it and then you do your squigglies, and then you go back in and then you figure out what it looks like. And then this was a magazine, and oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time. I could actually keep this, or not like anyone else, but this is, look at that. Oh, it's just so yummy. But then I like this too. But you know what? I think I like the words. So let me get my words taken out of here, and then I can use the rest. Oh, it's just scrumptious. I'm assuming that, well, I don't know if it's if it is a Vespa, it's a very old Vespa. Okay, so I'll keep these words. And then, yeah. All right. So anyway, and then I took a bunch of stuff, notepad that Miss Rose had sent me over the years, and it had some green on it. And I have where's my green washi tape? Because even though it was blue, I noticed that some of the girls that had been doing this, they used some greens as a base. So yeah, I don't know what I can do with the rest of this. It might be to the point where I just cut it down into smaller pieces and then continue on with this, or not. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I did want to show you. I don't know if any of you follow along with, I think it's the Webster pages. Their planner thingy. I follow them on IG. And I think they're the ones that have that buffalo plaid. And of course, why would I need, there's that dilemma of why would I need a planner or another TN, right? I mean, I only, anyway. But then I'm like, but that buffalo, the black and white buffalo plaid, oh my giggles. Well, this is some of my fabric paper. And I found it yesterday, and I'm like, this is what I'm kind of thinking. I could make my own buffalo plaid, and it wouldn't be the exact same thing. Of course, I would put, this is obviously with polka dots. But, so this is a little sample. I'd get some of my cotton muslin out, and I'd probably just do a half yard. Because, to make a traveler's notebook, you wouldn't necessarily need more than that 18 inches of that. And then, but the idea to see the texture, I would need, and of course, to make it my own, I would have to, it would end up looking a lot like this, except with the big buffalo, the big, anyway. And so this has got me rethinking about it. I'm like, oh, I want to make some my own buffalo. Let's see. Okay. That's usually what it ends up being, Janet. We're talking about Eileen. And no, it's not behind her back. It's just that we're concerned. Because Eileen is always here. Oh, yeah, this. Whoa. Do I want. Oh. Okay, do we want to know where that dust came from? It might have fallen off of my. I'm so short that I don't get up there on my fan thingy. The lights are connected to a fan. And sometimes, yeah, it just kind of, every once in a while, it'll just trickle down. Anyway, okay, well, okay, it's okay. We're going to drink a little bit. We're going to take a sip. Yeah, this is coffee and art today. Or coffee and talking. I don't know. Will we ever get to art? I don't know. So anyway, actually, we don't really have a place. So anyway, these are the only 3 of my blues that I haven't used. That are, yeah. But I used my other 4. So let's see. So anyway, I just thought, like, okay, yeah. So now I'm like, but see, that takes up space, because even with just an 18 by 36, whatever, 45, whatever width it is, I would still need, I'd have to get one of my wet boards out and lay them on the floor in order to do it. But that's in the thinking. It's still a thinking, especially after I saw this little piece of lovely. Yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm going to put this there. And I'm getting, shh, you can't see that. I can't. Hello there, Button You. If she does her groceries, then that means she gets up early, because she's at Dee Dee's on Wednesdays, isn't she? Oh, Hobby Lobbies? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, well, anyway, I'm getting ready for my glue book. And so you can't see that. Don't remember that. So that's why that's there. And this was another thing. And then as I was looking, see that same pink pouch I showed you? I love poppies. And I think this is the only one I ever had of this. And so it's taken me forever. And I had in fact, this part here that I took off from here is actually glued on to here. Yeah. Yeah. Because again, so anyway. Then I put this on obviously yellow, because then I'm thinking, well, because it's the only one I have. And now I'm like, oh no, like, oh, what am I going to do? Am I going to, I wonder, because if the thing is, if I start cutting this, how about Color Bakery? I think that's what that is. It says Color Bakery. Hello there, Jan. Okay. Okay. We just got to trust that she's okay. Okay. Now, it occurs to me that, okay, right here, I could get my, I went to IKEA and I have a little 3-drawer, it's that $15. I would not recommend it for any children because it's, even some adults might ruin it. Yeah, but it's that little $15 unit that 22 inches high. And on my art desk, I have the frame reaches, my desk is like 27. The actual top of it is 27, but the frame underneath it is only 25 and a half. So I have to be really careful about what I put underneath it. So one of the things before I bought it, I checked, and this is 22 high. So anyway, right now, let's see, I'm trying to decide, this is a couple of my surgical. I have several surgical scissors. I happen to like them. Yes, and this is the original precision thingies. But I use them, but not as much. Because I oftentimes, especially when you've got things that curve, I find that I like my surgical scissors because they have a natural curve to them. And you can, you can flip them around to. So what I'm thinking here, well, let's see. I'll put them back before. It occurred to me that here I would want the green, yellow, and blue. So it makes sense for me to keep this as a visual for me to refer back to if I want to draw these. In fact, maybe we could even draw these today. I don't know. But my thought is I could take a ruler and do this segment right here, go right up to the yellow around, and because I don't want to lose this because that's part of the, so, and then come around here right to the yellow and here, and well, because I don't want to, I was trying to, the idea with the color creative, the blues in this paper here, I was trying, and guys, I splurged. Remember I told you last week about the crosshatch stamp for $28. I splurged. I did. I splurged. I got it. So now I'm going to have me, it's either, some people call it, like the Swiss cross. Some people call it a plus sign. And I think actually originally the thing was actually crosshatch, because oddly enough, that's the one I remember most. So I think that's what it was called originally. Back in the old days, it was a crosshatch. Yeah. And someone just simplified it and turned it into a plus sign. But anyway, so yeah, I'm jabbering away, but we're okay. Janet, if you're still here, and if you want to bring, let's see, what now? You wouldn't put it past Eileen. Okay, what did CB say? Are we going to get CB in trouble? I don't think I want to scroll down. Oh, and welcome everybody, and even those on yeah, the recording. Welcome. So anyway, now here, what you'll see, even though that the blue splotches, see here, they're all blue, you'll see in some of them in the area that there are some other colors inside, but the predominant colors should be the shades of blue. Okay, but of course with me, I'll probably focus a little on this one. I'll probably focus a little more on the aqua-y side, especially if, yeah, because see now I'm having, oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so there, I've got that up. So here, and on this, now I'm wondering, there, I took off, I trimmed off the part that had words. So now this no longer has a, I almost say this is the bottom now. I think this, yeah, to me this looks like the bottom. So I would try to do something here. Now I'm wondering, just to kind of help make me feel good. Okay, this is what okay, now I'll do I got out this is a thicker, this is I think my thickest pair of surgical scissors. And just FYI, if you want to start looking in, they can be expensive, just saying. But you go to a medical supply store, and I think these cost around $9 if I recall correctly. And yeah, they vary from, I have one pair around here that's got, it's a longer, they have different, they have different sizes, the lengths. Anyway, I'll go with my skinnier pair. The idea here is I'm going to cut these two out because it occurred to me here that on this one I might be able to lay this one down and kind of trace around it and then start blending. And likewise with this one. Well, let's cut the yellow one. Okay, here goes, guys. Actually, I went straight on this one, so I'll do a straight scissors. Okay. And I'll do straight up to this point. Use a straight scissor up to that point. Switching to this. Okay. And I'm going to make it a little different for me. I'm going to make it a little bit wider, and I'm going to already use, so I'm already changing it. So it's not exactly the same. See, I'm making it a little bit wider, and I'm coming in and going out, in some places, so it's not strictly original anymore. All right, okay, so let's see if this is going to work. All right, in some places you're just going to have to go with the original. This gets thrown out. All right, put the scissors back so I don't especially with the surgicals because they're sharp. I try to always remember to put the surgicals back. Now, let's see, pencil, or let's see. Oh, and guys, just FYI, I have to be careful because I don't have the containers back. I don't have the black little trays in there anymore. I still have them, but I put all of them back in here because if I want them to be near me or I have access to them all the time, then I'm going to have to leave them in here and just pick them up carefully. Yeah, so I'm coming in here for green, and I know I still have, see, I still have some of these over here because they're in color groups, and I keep forgetting to put them in my little swatch booklet. Yeah, and then I move my swatch booklet around, and then it's like, okay, what, so anyway. So there's a few that are not back in here, but the idea was I wanted to trace, instead of with pencil, I thought maybe tracing with pink with a green, with a colored pencil. Now the other thing I have, and in the bottom drawer of that little tray, I put these things here. I could trace around with this green. One moment, please. Yeah, in the drawer, I have these. I remember these. And some of the stuff are stacked in here. That's why it's taking a little extra time. Because in the little drawers. All right, so this here is here's my HB. Okay. Friendship across the miles. Here's my pencil that's made with money. It's recycled money. Let's see here. This is an HB. Ouch. Where are my other? I love my Laddie. Sometimes this can do really cool. Oh, actually, let's try this. It can, because it's big, it does really kind of cool. Now, let's see. Now here, I already distorted it, but let's distort it again. I'm going to loosely trace around it. I'm going to make it even bigger. Okay. All right. All right, so there's that. Okay, so there's that. And I trace that with my Laddie. And let's see, I have a really old mechanical. This is from back when I was in high school. And it's one of those that you pull out and it sharpens. It has a sharpener down here. And you push it through. And it sharpens. And then you just keep doing it. Okay. So I've got that. Now let's see. Now here you can image. Oh, sorry. Okay. You can image. Most of you knows what poppies are. Now, because I use the matte Mod Podge. Okay, I said it right, Mod Podge. So in here you can see I'm going to actually use all those little crinkles because the napkin, it became crinkly. I'm actually going to turn those in, so it's going to be a very veiny. My thought is, okay, now we'll have to establish the black. So I think the HB was the darkest, right? I think the HB was the darkest. Now here, Okay, these are my Stabilos. Okay, these are the two. Was it Concerned Owl who sent me these? Suzanne? Yeah, my black Stabilo. And I didn't use the white one as much. And then I actually have a dark blue one, the indigo blue one, and these when I back in 2015 when I bought at Dick Blick's. All right, I remember. All right, so I'm thinking the HB is the darkest. I know, I think that is. So I think that will work. And okay, my triangle thingy. Okay, I'll put this not completely back, but I'll put it right down here on the floor. And I even moved my big stack, you know, the 11 by 17 paper. It is now officially on my rack back here, my shelving. It's flat and has its own little space, and yeah. Okay, a little premature on these since I decided to go. Okay, let's see what we can do. And I have to admit that I don't always use these, but they're here. And I have a very old but still usable Q-tip. And yeah, see scallops. Yeah, because you never know, you might need some scallops. In fact, actually, I think the poppies, see, I've got this one like I showed you. I've got the skinny scallops and I've got this scallop. So I might actually put them in. And so I have this set. All right, so let's see what we can do. I want to do the stem. Now, I would assume that you can see here, you can see here where she's got that extra shadow thingy there. It's green and yellow. It's almost, well, I'm not exactly sure if that's meant to be like the other stems, because maybe, see here, well, no, sorry. But see here how this actually might be a stem, because they're leaning this direction, and it might, see how it, actually that's me crossing. So that's actually my stem that I created. But this right here, it looks like it, do they sometimes on the stems before they like a pig's tail, they do like a little corkscrew type thing? Well, hey, maybe if they don't, we can do, you know, we can maybe try that. But so the stem, they're typically thin, if I recall. They are thin, but for some reason she has a little bit of the person here. So let's go, we're going down, and I think I'll go ahead and put the stem clear down to the bottom. All right, so the original stem, oh, I should probably yeah, here's a mushroom head. Yeah, I had to purposely stop myself. And here's another one. This one, this one is a fake linen, and this was a brand new tablecloth. And this is chocolate. You know those chocolate foundation, those fountains that you have, like when you go to a party? Well, and we were in food service. I was in food service. And this was, like I said, a brand new white, sparkling, brand new tablecloth. And the lady who, we were catering this party at church, and she knew going in that it could end up disastrous. But you know, you have to, when you're in catering, you just know that that's a possibility. Well, anyway, it's that kind of chocolate that has to be warmed up. And yeah, so yeah, see, that still has the chocolate and it never came out. So I ended up with it. I ended up with the hi, Ms. Allie. So anyway, I ended up with and so I purposely did this one with the chocolate stains. And down here is I had some leftover blue felt, but up here I wanted it to be completely white. So I'm stuffing it gradually with white. Yeah. So yeah, just, yeah, mushroom caps. Yeah. I had to purposely, here's the actual one that is completed. And this one I actually took a photograph of. Yes, complete with a little bit of lace up there. But as you can see, yeah, so I had to walk away from these for a while. It's a purchased thingy. Yeah. But I saw her name is Ann Wood on IG, Instagram. And oh yeah, she has these, I'd like to get the doll kit, but it's a whopping $34 plus whatever shipping. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I want it. But we'll get there. You know, we'll get there. All right, let's see. So, yeah. We don't believe in rabbit trails here, do we? Yeah. I think this was added. And yeah, for as a gripper. Cuz when I bought these for the Les's thing, and now it won't come down. It won't move. I guess it molded itself to the pencil. But before, see, it was like some people have you have to put your fingers back here and then draw because it loosens you up a little bit. Yeah. And then put them down here because you need more control. And so, yeah. So let's go ahead and put my fingertips at this part of the green. All right. So there. All right. So, and we'll just close this in. Let's see, because that is one that actually, I assume, has kind of decided, instead of going shaped up like it's supposed to, it decided to come down. So let's see, how are we going? And so the black is going to be here. I'm kind of freaking out because I'm doing this. See, this is as far as okay, and I trace this part. And I'm going to take all the little glue things and turn that into veins. And then, I don't know, we'll have to, I guess, get out I wonder if I could, let me see. Well, wait a minute. No, because if I did that, I was just trying to, would these work, guys, on overtop Prisma pencils? Could I draw on top of the Prisma pencils? I know lag. So if Janet or anyone who Prismas, because what I was thinking is taking my Neo 2s, or I wonder, portfolios. The idea was I was thinking about putting green down first and then as a base green, and then, hi Mitts, and then working some of the veins, creating some of those darker veins. But you know what? Hey, if we mess up, we mess up. You know, I'm... Okay. We could maybe even put some of, I guess we could, this would be green here. Or chartreuse green, yellow. We might even be able to put some metallic in there. Kimberly. Here, let me smudge. Let's just try some, yes, you can draw on top of Prisma. I don't have micron pens. Nope, I don't have microns. That's one thing I have not gotten around to. Where there's yellow, green, and green. And I think this is moss. So those are 3 greens and blue green. So those are 4 greens inside the portfolios. All right, so let's get some Prisma green. I'm feeling like I need a little bit of green down. All right, so let's see. We have slate gray. We have cerulean purple. No, dioxide. No, we want green. Green and gray. Gray is fine. Let's see. This is green ochre. Green ochre. Hello. Anything with ochre in it is okay by me. Here's moss green. Let's get kind of a green. Let's see. What about this? This is Prussian green. All right. Let's go with Prussian green. And we might have to go with this sap green. Light sap green. All right. And here's Kelly green and apple green. Those 3 greens here. I want a little shade. Hello, Bright Meadow. I don't know if I recognize you. All right, so let's see. We're putting down sap green light for the first. And I'm doing light to dark. And this is already on graph paper, already has different kinds of paint on it. I think it's my chartreuse house paint. And I'm just doing a really rough. I'm not trying to be smooth about it at all. The next one is apple green. The idea, I don't know. This is just the way my brain goes going today. And then, let me double check. It says Prussian green. P-R-U-S-S-I-A-N. Prussian green. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. Why not? It might make it harder for me. But we're going to go in the opposite direction of the other 2. And this is kind of already creating kind of a crosshatch. So hopefully, you know how your brain thinks of something, and it's like I got Dee Dee and I got Leslie and I got what's his name? The guy who streamed. I don't know if he's Blake. I've got those guys in my head. Like All right, now let's see. We have, oh, here's the, so we have this part here. There's a little, I'm starting with a black. So that little thing there, and I'm eyeballing it. I'm not looking at this, but I'm making that little, okay, kind of that little funky oval. And that's going to stay green. So I'm going to put the apple green in there. I'm going to make that more pronounced. Apple green. Okay. See? And that may not be the exact same place as this. It may. I don't know. I'm not looking. I'm trying to, okay. And so we're looking, I guess, at a, okay. And again, I'm not looking. I'm just showing. But see, I made the bowl. Yeah. All right. So, okay, now it has to be really black. Now this is where I'm going to actually kind of, yep, I'm going to smudge it in with the HB. What is this? I think it's a charcoal pencil. It's been a while, guys. Don't bug me. It's been a while. Okay. And I'm going to smudge it. Oh, let's just, well, wait a minute. No. Let's say we have some, let's see, let's not go because the flu is so bad in Joplin. Okay, let's see, I think she's finishing up some unfinished. Okay, so someone asked what we're doing. Let's see here, not sure the background paper is. Okay, so someone is asking me what, okay, okay, guys. We're going to stop, and this is kind of an impromptu part of this because this is not what I was going to originally do. This is a leftover piece of paper because I put some of this inside to make this big piece of paper. See, I pieced it all together. Okay. Then this was originally part of a Pam Garrison class I took where you do stuff with paint and then you scribble on it and then you create something from that. And this is what I have left of it. So, and this is the only thing I have of this. And this is a napkin. And I'm wanting to keep this, and yet, because I like poppies, I want to, I want to learn about drawing them and stuff. So I got brave. And I cut it out. And I cut it out bigger so it's not exactly the same, and I traced around it to help give me that little jump start. So the creative part, see, that's what I'm doing. So it just turned out to be, this is totally impromptu. And we're Q-tip, we're going to smudge that charcoal, and then we're going to go in and get a Prisma black or gray. Now here, it looks like they've bled out, like a little here. But we're focusing predominantly on that kind of dark black, kind of a charcoal gray. I might actually do some charcoal gray in here, different shades of gray, because we got plenty of gray shades in here. We have 70% French gray, which I absolutely adore. And I love the cool gray as well. Here's a 20% cool gray, and we'll use a 70% French gray. And then, let's see, that's purple. I don't want purple. That's purple. Okay, I think I have the black inside the neutrals. Where's the black? There's the black. In the middle. Yeah, it says black. Now, I might, even at some point, as I get used to this, I could, I don't know. Okay, we're going to go loose. I want this really loose. Go with black. Okay, we're going to do a fairly black here. Tendrils out there. And I'm not looking at this anymore. I'm faking it. And they may not look. Now here's the 70% French gray. I'm going to come in underneath the black line and kind of, because I realize that they're not as feathery. Now here's the here's a 20% cool gray. Yeah. And that brings a little more white to it. But hey, it's my poppy at this point. I'm using this as a starter. All right, so where's the Q-tip? Now I'm going to bring, sorry, I'm using this, I want to keep it kind of like inspiration, but it keeps flopping, so. All right, where's the Q-tip? Oh, here, right in front of my eyeballs. All right, so we're going to kind of do that. We're going to do some more. I'm going to go right over top that apple green center. And kind of smudgy here. And I'm just going to start kind of doing veins. This one comes down. I don't know. I'm just working it out. I'm kind of all over because I'm kind of working the. Okay, so let's see. Stay up away. Okay, okay. The flu, staying home. Okay, our whole family. Okay, so yeah. Okay, they're updating. Now let's see. And again, guys, I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this. Yeah, when you have a bunch of people in your head, the idea that I have here was, instead of going directly to the black Prisma, I'm kind of doing different. Before I go to the really dark on this, I want to kind of layer the charcoal pencil with some of the black, doing lighter, and then doing another layer, see, and then smudging this, and then I don't know. See, this is in my head. I'm not anything, and I'm doing the 70% French gray on this one as well. Now I start adding the French gray. And I'm learning, I tell you what I'm using so that if it turns out really cool, you'll know. All right, now blend again. Okay, this is where I get really. Okay, I'm going to go in with the dark black Prisma. Here goes, guys. Because see that? Oh, it's got to be that dark. Now, I'm also thinking if I keep at this, you could go with different shades of brown inside there and do brown. Okay, now I'm doing the really darker black. And, it doesn't have to be absolute 100%, because like Dee Dee says, when you're using, you don't want it to be the exact same. When you've got 3 people going around in your head about, see, there I am so far. And let's see, and Okay, it is jagged. So I'm 70% gray. I'm going to come in and I'm going to try to do little kind of weird little chunks. Ooh, okay, see, I think that turned out good. Using the 70% gray, or the 70%, oh, what am I doing? The 70% French gray Prisma. Because see here, you've got those little peaks, little mountain peaks on that. And it's not the exact same, but see here, by using the 70% gray right in here, I've kind of created that a little bit, but not the exact same. All right, so I think, yeah, for what it is, we're good. Now, we're going to go in. Now, I'm at that point. We survived that, the black splot. We've survived that, and I did good. Okay, now, this is where the blending, the layers of color. The layers of color. All right, and this you don't necessarily, you just see a bunch of different layers. Let's see. So we have a chartreuse. Do I have my chartreuse out? My chartreuse green. I'm almost, where's my, did I leave it out? My green ochre. Did I? Oh, I think I put the green ochre back. I'm almost thinking I want my green chartreuse and my ochre, the green ochre. Did I put that back or did I leave it out here? Slate gray, grass green, olive green. Here's the green ochre, and then I think I want my chartreuse. My chartreuse green may be out busy. My chartreuse green looks like it's busy. So, ooh, let's see. Is the yellow, that's the bright yellow. Yeah, that's the lemon yellow. That's beige. I wonder if beige would work. I'm in my brain, I'm trying to blend colors. I'm trying to get a chartreuse without. Let me see if I can, because again, see, I've got some of these true green. I've got muted turquoise. I don't see them sitting there. I don't see my chartreuse over in this area. Let me look right behind me real quick. Her pencils have a very busy social life. Are you talking about my pencils? Okay, I think I found my chartreuse. See, guys, and I have this set because this is part, see, and I have my water brush because this is all part of something I was working on. And I have the big crystal, the oversized crystal. I think this is my green chartreuse. Yeah, the chartreuse. Okay, and jade green, maybe. And I think this is my lime peel. So these two greens on my, yeah, okay. So I'll put these back over here. All right. So see right here on the outside is where it looks like the chartreuse, kind of like yellow. But I don't want to put yellow in here. I want to try to keep it green. So that's why I went ahead and I stuck the lemon peel in here, because it's probably most like a yellow in terms, you know, the lemon lime thing. All right, so anyway, let's finish this up here. I don't know. Would this, no, the stem wouldn't be cut off here. It would be attached. It would be open. Would the stem be open? And let's see. It looks like it's a dark green. So let's go ahead and put that. Now here's the green ochre. And I think I want to put the 70% French gray as my stem, at least to start with. So green ochre. The 70% gray. That's a little browner. So let's go. I'm going to charcoal it and then smudge it. Ooh. Our Prisma's supposed to move. Mine are moving. And we'll put Prussian green on top. Okay. So there's the stem. All right, so let's see here. It's just about I'm thinking of the things that, yeah. Yes, of course, me and my chartreuse. Yeah. It's like my yellow chartreuse and my green chartreuse. It's like they're always out. Yeah. And it's like I need like 6 or 7 of each of them. Yeah, because, yeah, they're always out. Okay, so it's about, and I have just the faint little squigglies inside. Okay, you can see the faint little squigglies. So now I just leave them in. So now it's about trying to match this, right? It's about the layers. So I guess I would go with the apple green, like right in here. And it's just about layers. So maybe I should start with the sap green light. And we're working around the black area. Oh, my charm thingy caught on my thing. Okay, so this is where we are right now. And I wonder, should I sharpen that? Let's just sharpen it. Okay, back, guys. Catch you later. Okay, so are you still staying here, Bright Meadow? All right, let's see. I'm assuming. Okay, we have a double. I'm assuming this one fits. Oh, it does fit. We'll sharpen this a little bit more. I think I just busted it. This is the set of Prismas. Of course, I only have one set. But these are the ones I got off of Amazon from a lady. Was it Liverpool or something? Anyway, somewhere in Britain. And I paid like, all total, I paid like $128 for them. Okay, we're going around the gold. We're going around that black. This is the first layer. And I don't know, I was always taught growing up coloring, you color in a circle. But then I know sometimes it's good to go back and forth. So maybe in this case I'll go with the circle because it is a circle flower. I will, I'm just thinking that the fact that that I'm doing circles. And this is the first color. I'm using the sap, how do they say it? Sap Green Light. And I'm going around in circles. I'm just doing a very, coming down in here to this petal that decided to be floppy. Oh, interesting how already in some of the things that this is a lighter color, and see how it turned dark right there because of the others. So anyway, yeah, what was I saying? I got sidetracked a little bit. What was I talking about before I mentioned that I learned coloring in circles? What was I talking about? Was it something you guys were saying? Okay. I don't know. Oh, well. And I guess I should actually, where's my controls? I can, we'll zoom in. Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, we see. Oh, that's why, because I'm doing it in circles, and I decided, okay, so it kind of goes out to here. So I'm still staying within my circle, but I'm kind of expanding it a little bit and then kind of going back in. And just, I'm not professional with this. That's one of the things that I was trying to do last year, but I didn't get much of it done, is to take each of these products and go in, type in what they are, and then go in to actually see how they're used. I mean, I know DD and Prismas and all that, you know, but to go in and actually, in that sense, even though I watch DD and I see you other people, and like for instance, the Kimberly brand watercolor pencils and my Faber-Castell watercolor crayons, and my Neo 2s, go in and literally learn, type in, click on their blogs or potential videos on YouTube, and actually learn about, yeah, and even this stuff here. You know, go in, type in this here, and really get to using it. I mean, really, yeah. All right, now I'm going to go to the apple. I think the next one is I'm going to go apple green. And I'm going to start, I started right here, but now I'm going to start over here. And I'm going to go again with the circles. Okay, see, I'm doing too tight. So I need to come back here and do a looser. I'm going to come out to here onto with the apple green. And of course, I've got the texture from the paint that's causing me, I want it smooth, but I know I have to remember that I have the paint on here, so it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. And I'm going right over top that other color. I think I actually came up here with it, and then I left that little space there. Going a little bit darker, kind of going in. Actually, where's the 70% French gray? I guess where's here? I guess these are going to be my weird blenders, the 20% cool gray and the 70% French gray. They're going to be my blenders. Yeah, because I use the French gray up here. Yeah, and now I'm gonna take some of the 20% cool gray and do some veins. I'm just gonna, hey, I'm winging this part of it. I'm putting some veins out here inside. They may or may not work. They may, in fact, chances are, I'm going to take my finger, and if I recall correctly, to a certain degree, I can get Prismas. My charm bracelets keep snagging on the corner of my board here. Okay. Oh, I've learned that to a certain degree, I can get my Prismas to move. I can get them to blend with just the heat of my finger. And yeah. Now I think what I'll do is I'll jump right into my chartreuse and go. This time I'm going to do the little burst, you know, the little. Okay. And I'm going to do this chartreuse rather dark. And I'm not doing circles this time. I'm just doing it in really burst. Just really short little bursts of. Okay, now here. See, I've got that fairly. I'm going to blend it with my finger. So chances are it's going to, you know, because my finger's already. Now, in my brain, even as I'm doing this, I'm thinking like maybe the next time I could actually pre-think, like take some of this leftover paper here, and I could see if I have like some green tissue paper I could glue down onto this yellow leftover, and literally, like, I could take this and use this as one leaf. This whole thing is one leaf, and I think they typically have five leaves, and I could actually, yeah, and then cut those out, and each leaf, I don't know, I could play with it and see what I could come up with. Okay, chartreuse. Here, this is a chartreuse. All right, so I think, and I'm going to kind of do, I'm going to take the lime peel and go over here, and on the lazy leaf, and I'm doing the little short bursts, not circles. And I'm, yeah, I guess what you'd call a crosshatch, you know, kind of going one direction and then I go this way, and okay. And I'm, ooh, I actually like the way that blended in, that this way and then this way. It actually did a really nice, at least though what appears to be a nice blend job. Of course, this is a smoother down in this area. This was a different texture because I had the way the paint ended up. So, okay, so these were a good choice, the lime peel and the chartreuse. Okay, so here, do I want, let's try some Prussian green. Up in here, I want to do in circles. Let me, no, we'll do crosshatch. We'll do that little crosshatch, short bursts of, okay. Now this is where the texture changes. So obviously the crosshatch might, actually, let's do it this way. We're going to do the Prussian green. We're going to do the short bursts going this way towards the left, and then one or both of these over top going the other direction. Okay, let's just see what that does. Kind of bring it in a little bit into this section here, blending it in. I might sound all professional, but yeah, I'm not. I'm just trying to, remember. Okay, so that's, okay, so we're going that direction from, yeah, to left. Okay, so let's start with the, let's go with the lemon lime peel. I'll say now we're going that direction. Over top what we just did. Yeah. Bringing it out here. And then going over it, let me see if I can get it smoothed out a little bit. My table, you can maybe hear my table moving because I'm putting some force into the. Now I'm going to go over chartreuse over top of that. Okay. And real, I'm handling it back here. And real, just hardly anything. And you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to, where the original chartreuse, I'm going to go, do the chartreusey layer. And I've still got my hand on the back. Now I'm doing circles. I'm bringing the kind of the chartreuse circles down into that other. Oh, now see that kind of right there. That's the smooth patch. This is where that weird texture with the other paint. So let me see. Yeah. Now, you know what would be kind of cool? Oh my giggles, guys. Now, if I wanted to, so that's actually kind of cool. I'm not sure. I like the way this turned out, but I'm almost thinking maybe if I put that some of this down right here, kind of, I don't know, and maybe a little bit right in here. Okay, so it was the Prussian green. We'll right up here, little right up there, the tip. Okay, so there's the Prussian green. Okay, so the idea being that there's 3 of these. So what we'll do is we'll come down underneath the bowl and kind of right above the stem area. Okay. And then it was a lemon going the other direction over top. And then a light shade. I have to turn around because I'm going the other direction. Okay. I'm broadening out the, down in this area right here, I'm using a little more lemon peel or lime peel out here instead of, I just it seemed like it needed that little extra blending. And just very the chartreuse. Okay. A little bit of movement with my finger. Okay. So, you know, but the idea is now I could maybe take some brown embroidery floss, maybe just, you know, I don't know. Yeah. Considering that I don't do it all that often, you know. Yeah. Thanks, CB. She said it was a good shading. So, yeah. That kind of bugs me right there, but I have to remember that I have paint underneath it. So it may not always be perfect. But here now it's like I want to do one here. Yeah. Or one down here. And I could, because I have this burgundy color, I could turn it into more of a burgundy green. I could maybe see what, let me just see if I have any kind of that would be like a burgundy. These are my two newest. It's black cherry and red peony inks. I just got them Saturday. Let's see. A wine color. Now maybe this permanent red as a layer. Maybe the process red, and let's see, is this a burgundy? A dark purple. That might not be burgundy enough. This is more of a brown. This is black raspberry. So maybe these three colors would be a good, we have mulberry. That maybe. But I'm thinking these three would be a good something, yeah. The idea being, let's see if I see that right there. Let's see if I can turn that into a funky, because see, it's already there. See that? And see, like right here, it kind of looks already like it's there. So let's see, black. No, this. But I'm thinking this would be great, taking some embroidery floss and actually bringing out some of the veins. Like see some of those, see those, like that? See that? And I could start from like that and kind of, yeah. Or, oh guys, see French knots. I could take some black embroidery and do French knots all in this area right here. Yeah. And this could be, if I got really good at it, I could define with some different shades of green. I could define the petal. Like for instance, maybe this is the, see that vein right there? That could be the petal that went down, started curling down. Then this is another petal, and maybe, yeah, I don't know. But see, my brain is going. Fourth tree taken down. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna turn this one. I kind of got excited on this one. So we're gonna take this. This is this is the Pam Garrison thing. I'm obviously taking, and I'm turning this splotch of paint. I'm turning this into a flower. Now we're going to turn this into a poppy, and we're going to, you can't see this. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on. I have to check this one out. Let's see. We're no longer doing that, so I can get out of my, let me check real quick. Oh, okay. There's a bit of an emergency in our family, but yeah. Okay. But we're going to go on with this. Okay, so here's this. And so the black is right above the stem. So in this case, they had the little green spot there. And let me check. You can't really tell on the blue ones. See, on the yellow ones, oh, sorry. On the yellow ones, see that there's that hint of yellow. So I'm going to assume, let's just go with the permanent red. And actually, we're going to, because see that, here. See that right there? That is calling out, and it's going to be a little bit bigger, but that's calling out to be that little part right there. So, yeah. I've gotten braver. All right, so this is going to be a pretty big one, and it's going to be a little bit skinny on the one side and more pointy on the one side and more rounded on the other, but that's okay. Okay, so there's the center. Now between the French, no, oops, oh, that's the black raspberry. Here, this is the 70% French gray and the charcoal pen and the black. Okay, between these three, we're going to get that. Okay, now this one I think we're going to have to, because it's oval, I think we're going to have to kind of do circles around the oval. Yeah, just do a little bit of circle. And I'm starting it with the charcoal that way, because if I have to, they can just be smudged in. As we're creating that. Okay. Hello, let's see. And stuff like that. Got a lot of goodies. Hello there. Oh, Safia. This turned into an impromptu. It wasn't where it was gonna go, but it turned into an impromptu. Yeah, we're drawing. Actually, guys, the CB, I mean, yeah, that's not that bad. I did create my own darker highlight right there, and that one doesn't have it, but you know, that's not too bad. And now we're, hey, yeah. We're doing a found poppy. Let's see, we'll do a little bit of the 70% French gray. And this time I'm gonna do a little short bursts, up and down, up and down. Okay. On the top, I've done the little short bursts. And I'm going to take on the, do the black. On the bottom of this, I'm just going to start doing lines, like a bunch of lines until I match the squigglies. See? So and I'm going to smooth them out. Do back to my charcoal, smooth it out a little bit, fill it in, smudge it. I'm going to smudge it. Okay, expect typos. Rabbit trail. Hey, are you telling me it's time for a rabbit trail? Do we dare get on a rabbit trail? Oh, or wait. Are you responding to... So here so far what we're doing. I found a poppy inside the paint. I actually do like that 70% French gray. I really like that. Okay, and spread that out. Okay. Now, we're going to go in to the black raspberry, permanent red, and process red. We're going to start with the process red. And, well, let's start on the burgundy. This burgundy, and I'm going to do it in circles. Actually, no. I find on this particular wine brown color that the little short bursts work. And I'm going to actually highlight that and do this in segments because there's so much yellow over top that one. Okay, I've come back in. Now I need to blend that. Let me see if I can do it with my finger. Need to mute that a little bit, but not much. Yeah, I was able to get a little bit of it moving. Okay, now, so there's, whoa, come on. Okay. Oops, took a nap. Let's see. So there's that. Oh, CB said, oh, rabbit trail. I was already on one. Did I go on a rabbit trail? Well, I don't know if I did or not. All right. Well, anyway. All right. So let's go with the black raspberry up here on top. And this one I need to be really loose. So, because this is kind of more of a jagged. And I'm going to have to bring the black raspberry? Yeah, down into the processed red a little bit. The paint has created like a mountain peak right in here. And I'm trying to go... Okay, I'll have to go darker on this part right here. Yeah, it's not wanting to cooperate. All right, I'm going to do some... I need to sharpen my charcoal thingy. Joyce, the rabbit trails are part of the reason why right already. But I don't know. But I'm just trying to think back. What rabbit trail did I go on? Realizing that there's like there's a bit of a delay sometimes. I don't know if it's, I don't know how bad the lag is, if it does happen every time or if it's just occasionally. Ooh, I think that's sharp. Like sticking it up your nose. All right, now we're going to take the charcoal pencil and go over the black raspberry. And yeah, because I kind of goofed up. Ooh, that's pretty now. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're going the other direction. Now I'm going to take the process red, no, permanent red, and I'm going to come over top of that. I'm going to, oh, yeah, okay, oh, cool. Now, I don't know if, let me see, I'll hold this up. Let me get it finished, and then I'll hold it up. Now, I have to blend it. See? The black raspberry, and then I had to take the charcoal pencil and go in a different direction, and then the permanent red, see underneath right in here. So now I have to blend them somehow. I got to get them. I'm going to go into here. Let me use the one that's basically no longer there. It should let me see if I can. Okay. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Let's just use this, okay? The actual blender. I think, oh yeah, this little blender thing is what's working right now for this. Blending all that together. It's actually blending it really nice. Yeah, I didn't realize that this was going to have to take that much more blending. The green kind of did really well together. But, hey, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, so it blended really well. Let's see, shiny. There. There. What? Oh my word, the right side. Galena, the right side looks like a monkey's butt sticking out of a tree. Yep, I need coffee. I honestly thought it was the emoticon and was trying to work it out. Okay, you both had. Now this is kind of interesting, Miss Allie and Safia. You both had a smudge on your screen, I assume, of the same thing. Or are you telling me that my screen has a smudge? Are we on a rabbit trail? Let's put it this way. Are you guys on your own rabbit trail? Okay. So, ooh, see? Uh-huh. All right, so let's see here. Plastic. Yeah. I love the dots. I love the little glue dots, but oh my word, these little plastic things, they're all over. I get to the point. Oh, CB was typing random stuff. Oh, it's all CB's fault. Okay. Oh, no plastic in my, in the static electricity, and then you have to do this, and then it flings into your coffee. Okay, let's see. We've had dust in the coffee. Now we have little pieces of plastic in there. It's like, do I dare? All right, so let's see, because let's go with the black raspberry over top here. Guys, oh guys, I just got me an idea. Okay, and I'm going to do it this way. If Les were here, she would go, what? You a crazy person. But where's my fine pen? Here. My black, guys. Okay. You see what that is right there? You see that? Oh, guys. I'm going to take my black fine pen. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do an 1/8 inch all the way. Starting from here, I'm going to do an 1/8 inch black pen, and I'm going to bring it in to the idea is I want to do something kind of like a check or a houndstooth type thing. But instead of black and white, I could go the different shades of these pens. See? Each square could be one of these, but every other one could, you know. And then my thought, maybe I could take the 20% cool gray and cover that in as a white. We'll see. We'll see. But that's my idea on the rest of this. Okay, now we bring it this other way. Oh, you're oh, so CB, Eileen is, yeah, Minky says, Eileen's not here, so you're the one getting into trouble. Well, she brought it on herself. So you're raising an eyebrow? I didn't do it. Hashtag I didn't do it. Well, the evidence is right there in chat, CB. You don't have the power. You don't have the Kraken power. I was just thinking about that episode again, the Unleashing the Kraken. Okay, so I'm doing the other 1/8 inch in black, fine pen. Actually, before I don't mess myself up. Okay, there. The other, there we go. Now it's blended in. This might take a little longer. All right, but hey, I'm just going with it because it was in my brain all of a sudden. And who knows, you might like it. So Mikey likes it. Okay, so here, I like it just like that. Look at that. I kind of like it just like that. But we need, I like it just like that. But I think I want to, see, that's where I think I like it just like that. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay, let's do some of the 70% French gray right here where this taupe, whatever it is, let's kind of blend this in where it's already kind of, I want to kind of smudge it. Soften that, and then okay. Actually, I think I like that down there. Go ahead and do this one in with 70% French gray. Do this in the French gray right down here in the shadow here. Okay, now let's do, at least for a little bit, I'm going to do the black raspberry and the processed red. I think that should be Joyce's motto for her streams. It was in my brain, so I am going with it. Too funny. It's in my brain, so I'm going with it. Is plaid the same as tartan? I'm I'm not quite sure, Safia. The question is plaid the same as tartan? I mean, is it just the American word for it, or does it mean something slightly different? Huh. Well, okay, let's see. No, it's different. And then, well, then someone has the answer, says, no, it's different, Safia. Oh, okay. Oh, Joan. That's who that is. Joan. Okay, so let's see. Processed red and blackjack. Oh, brother. Now you got me. Black raspberry. Now, oh, we had fun. I had a very busy, I had to recuperate Monday and Tuesday, but I had a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just chock full of stuff. We went to a Friday night, we went to a party. Here's the processed red first. And skipping, and then the raspberry, black raspberry. Then ended with the black raspberry, so we start with the, wait a minute, yeah, processed red, skip, black raspberry. Let me get the sequence going first, and then okay, no, because then when necessary we'll use the permanent red. Okay, so see here, see how we started right up here, right there. Now here I'm going to try the 20% cool gray. See, so there. It'll take a little time, but I might do another few rows. Okay, so let's see. Then it was like a, Mission Impossible, and it was a take on Mission Impossible. Let me cover this in a little bit better. It needs to be a little bit visually smooth. Okay, so this is going to be blank. Then we start with processed red. No, should have been mulberry. Should have been the black raspberry. Oh well, that's okay. Okay, that's blank. And then processed red, and then mulberry, or the black raspberry. Okay, down here, that little thing is black raspberry right there. And so it was a thing on Mission Impossible, and our pastor, this wasn't like an appreciation for the people who serve at the church, an appreciation dinner. We had taco bar, really nice, all homemade taco bar. Wow. And authentic, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Just yum. Okay. Okay, so here's the third one. Oh, I like that. So you can see, okay. So now, hello, Carrie Ann. And it's like, I call her like Tosh. I call her Tosh because she's posh. Anyway, I'm thinking of the posh, that singing group that had their Tosh, posh, whatever. Okay. So anyway, our pastor got locked up, and it was like a Mission Impossible thing. And we were, when you walked in to sign, to check your name off the list, you were given the choice of whether you wanted to participate in the mission, or, and so we were on the second wave, and we were so sure we want to do that, because hey. So anyway, okay, so we started with here. So actually we start with mulberry. Okay, we do the mulberry here as blank. then permanent red. Oh, nope, nope. Should have been, oh well. It's okay. Sometimes you make a mistake. It's okay. Or just move on. It's okay. Black raspberry. And then the 20% gray. And of course, we're working over this paint, so it's going to be slightly. And here's another row. But anyway, so we had fun. And mission impossible. Yeah, it was, well, obviously, like it was Mission Possible. That's what it was called. And anyway, our pastor, we had to go find our pastor. He disappeared, and he was being held for ransom, and he got locked up, and we had to go find him. So we had our group of spies, and we had to crack the clues, and then yeah. So yeah, we had fun. Okay, so it's like, ooh, I really want to get this done. So let's see, what can I talk about now? Rabbit trail, the rabbit trail for CB. All right, so let's see. Let's start. No, process red. Mulberry. And permanent red. Ooh. Okay. Oh yes, and yes, it did. The message, they self-destructed. No, yeah, like, yeah, Safia. They had it all work. It was so cool. They had it all. Oh, and our guy, like the actor who plays like Johnny English, the MC, the head honcho spy, and of course you had two of our other pastors were in. You know how in these spy movies they have the big wigs that are in dark suits, and they say things, but they very seldom ever say things. They're so high up that they sit behind their desk, or they, what is it? What is the word? Pontificate or whatever. Anyway, they had a couple of those, and they what are the humor part? The guy, he comes down, and they had him a rappelling down from the roof. Right onto the stage in our sanctuary. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But so it was kind of this mix of different. But the Johnny English, and he played Johnny English, and yeah, he came rappelling down and he was like, oh, he did a really good job. Yeah. Anyway, so oh, interesting, Safia. Oh, maybe I'll have to go down. I'll have to go back and see if I can spot him. Um, uh, my dad was in the first of the Mission Impossible, I would assume, films. Oh, and he used to do the extra work. Oh, the cool. But anyway, yeah, we had fun. And there's one. And yeah, and then one of the spies, and of course we had one of the main honcho spies were assigned to each of us, the groups, and the big spy over. We were little spies, okay. I don't know the hierarchy of spies, but we had our big spy was 007, and there was like 005, and they had like 003, but one of they had like all I could think of is Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and the two women, and they were trying to get off the stage, and they kept bumping into each other, and I just kept thinking Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And then we had one girl, it was like she was a valley girl, like she was like twirling, she was like chewing gum, and she was twirling her ponytail, and she was talking valley, and I'm like, oh my word. Oh yeah. And then she kept mispronouncing the bad guy's name, and everyone kept correcting her. But still, I was I've done that. I was, yeah, been extra. It was but then at the last minute I wasn't. But the Nick Nolte and Martin, it was a Nick Nolte film about bad guys. Yeah, playing an extra. But then at the last minute, I wasn't able to do it. But I had planned to be an extra in, what was that movie? It was oh, it's like a right here I see it, because I know the movie. I mean, I'm because it was in the hometown where I lived. I mean, that was, they were shooting in the, but oh, what was it? But anyway, I want to say Martin Short, Nick Nolte and Martin Short, but I'm not sure. But anyway, but yeah, but yeah, it was fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But and I'm like, she kept pronouncing the bad guy's name, and yeah, it's a good thing I didn't have her as the agent in charge. It's like, okay. Like, dude, person. Oh my, oh my word. Oh my, does she get her job done? I would assume she does, but oh my word. Oh, anyway. Okay, so let's start with the, yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh, I goofed again. Oh well, it should have been the permanent red. Oh well, it's okay. No, let's do the, all right. We'll do the process red this time. I'm glad I did this because this looks cool. And then we'll do the 20% gray. Actually, I think I want that all clear to the edge. I'll mark over that gray color. Yeah. So yeah, I think that turned weird. No, I didn't. I have to be careful because of that white paint. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I'll have to go find the first Mission Impossible and see if I can see him. She says when the crown jewels get stolen, or isn't that, no? Did the crown jewels get stolen in Mission Impossible 1? I know the Johnny English, the, anyway. Anyway, so I happen to like that, guys. I really like that. This one here, almost to the point where I want to cut it out. But the thing is, then I'd be, And this, I can just put down here. This is, yeah. Okay, Johnny English. Now, I was just going to say, so he was in Johnny English. And I come to, no, I think it was, I'll have to, okay, so it's the actual Johnny English, the first Johnny English that Safia was talking about, where her dad was playing in it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that one movie is like, oh, I know where that is. Oh, I know where that is. Oh, I go there all the time. Oh, yeah, it's because, it was in my hometown. So anyway, all right, so of course, if we keep rabbit trailing ourselves, oh, you know what? I wonder what it would look like if we went and just automatically, because should I go with these all the way through? Oh, okay. Okay, so CB just answered my question. Yeah. But yeah, now I'm thinking maybe just a really light 70% gray. Just a really gentle here. And then with a 20% gray on top. Just a little, not much. Just barely there. I mean, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. But I like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we good. Now, so let's see. Let me write on the back of this the date. This is, we'll call it practice, because yeah, hello, practice stream. The last day of January. Oh, happy February 1st, everyone, for tomorrow. So we're on 1/31/18. Yeah. And then I kind of like the idea. Like I said, I'm thinking about taking some. I'll look into my floss and see what I can do. Because even if I just ended up doing like Sasiko stitching, I did some just the basic veins here, like what they did, how these kind of like go out away from the blob itself. And then I do take the different shades of green embroidery floss and just start doing Sasiko stitching over top of it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but now let's see. We've got this 2 hours and 12 minutes and 43 seconds. So let's see here. So I'll cut this one out, do the same thing. But these here, this one, the idea is I have this one here, this set right here, this 3 set, I could trim this out and around and actually get the Color Bakery, get the word there, because that's, I guess, the brand, and come here and cut the brand out. And then, oh, guys, look, see this strip here? this could actually be the start of like petals for this one here, maybe. Okay, so anyway, then this one I could cut apart and do like a, no, sorry, do like a little board for me to look at. Now let's see, where's that? Okay, that's not too bad. Let me get this, and we can, oh wait, we have to do, hey, okay, we're gonna have to put, we got grid. We have grid going on here, okay? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take my actual pencil, get them a little grid. We're gonna have to put some of these in there. We're gonna have to. All right. And all right, so let's go an inch down. Let's see what an inch down looks like. An inch down looks like that. So we're looking, okay, so, okay, so there, you see that line. So now we're going to start with a 1/4 inch on the big one. And we'll go right to a 1/2 inch, big one. See? Now we're going to go to the really skinny ones. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, CB. I'm going to, yeah, black French knots in the center. Yep. Okay. So we're going to do really dinky ones. Really dinky. Oh, look at this. We can put the little dinky ones inside the big one and see how that works. Let's do black. Yeah, we got black fine point. We're going to put little dinky ones inside the big one. Get a couple of those in there. Okay, then we're going to dinky one. This is going to be a really weird skinny one. Actually, no, let's do a small one. Let's break it up. It needs to be broken up. Okay. Now we'll do a skinny long one. And then we'll come back and we'll do a skinny this one to kind of blend in the two. And no, a 3/4 inch one. No, let's stick with a 1/2 inch. And let's do another skinny. Let's do some small skinny ones. Okay. Okay, so we've got at least one set. And you know, hey, actually that we're good. So see? Now they have, now what we can do is in black, we can just kind of do just a scruffy in one direction. Kind of like a half crosshatch. We'll leave the two inside, the two little ones inside. Actually, what we'll do is I'll put all the, okay, now the two little ones are going to get little circles in them. Little black circles. Okay. There. So now, see that? So the whole picture, yeah. So see now, if I want to, I can put this in something. I mean, I can, you know, I can do the stitching. So now, yeah, black French knots. Let me write that down. Black French. Oh, duh. Black French knots. Okay. Now, guys, let's put some shimmer. Now, on the metal, I haven't used these in a while. This is something else that the Caran d'Ache, I had a little extra money, and I bought these on Amazon back in 2015. And I thought, oh, why not? So I bought them. Okay, I don't know what this one is. Does it have a name? It's just the metallic Caran d'Ache. So it's the, I guess, well, here, duh. It's pink. So what we'll do is I'm going to very lightly, I'm going to do it in circles. And I'm going to come over this part that I did with the processed red. The idea is I want to see if I can get the metallic. This needs to be a little bit pointy. So I'll do little bursts of I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's see on the green. The only one that I see that would work is this kind of, I'm assuming it's like a pale olive or a light lime. All right, so let's see. I figure it's not going to hurt anything, It's actually filling in some of the roughness in that area right here where it's more rough. So I guess, well, here, let's see. Okay, let's just fill in some of these and see. Okay. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but it is metallic. Okay, let's get the pink one out again. And I guess, yeah, I'm going to have to look these up and see how they recommend using them. I can see it. It's just, I don't know, Yeah, there. You can see the metallic. It's just they're very pastel. Yeah, they're very, very pastel. But that's, be sure to reinforce that area in the back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, for instance, let's just do this like right where we're talking about it right now. We're going to reinforce. I'll get the glue stick right now. So it's in the process of drying. So right here. Yeah. So CB reminded me to reinforce this. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to reinforce it. And by the time I get around to it, the stitching part, this should be dry. Okay, let's see. Where's my... Oh, it's not there. So let's see, double check. Right here. I'll just really rub it in. Here. Okay, Miss Allie. I was going to say, okay, so there's the reinforcement. So I don't have to think about it now. Yeah. It might be slightly off. I should have maybe put it right there, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so now, actually, you know what? Duh. You know, it's not going to hurt. I'd rather have this than, I can just do another one right next to it. Okay, and I'll overlap it like right there. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Now, and then I have to also, as a General's brand, Kimberly. It says General's up here, and then it has Kimberly here. And it says the original watercolor pencil. Well, I will have to, let's see. Well, hey, let's see what water. Now, oh, wait. This did not get back in. Hold on. One moment, please. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, I put my chartreuse in there. Yeah. Okay. There's the correct. Now, so this is something, so what there's, I assume what they're saying is they're, I'm assuming they're saying that they're like the ink tints, they came out before ink tints. I don't know if these are supposed to be like ink tints or just pure watercolor. So, yeah. Okay, we've got some of the Kimberly. We have, and I don't know if it has a name to it. It has a number. It's just light green. All right, and we have green. Okay. But yeah, I have these. These were gifted to me. These were gifted. So, you know. All right, now let's see. I purchased these. These were on sale back. I got them at Office Max. So that's how long I've had them. But these were in the architect section of, they're kind of, yeah, they've gotten beat up. Actually, this goes in here. And I wasn't too thrilled with the little, yeah, these were, this was for children. They, it was obviously here, February 21st, 2005. Office Max. They were in the architect section. And okay, I'm assuming they're different colors, different greens. I'm assuming this is the green, and this is the version of, this is the yellow green. The idea here, because they're both water activated, I'm kind of putting them together to see. So there's a blend of the two brands. But anyway, they were actually, even for this box, they were on the expensive side, but they were on sale. And it was back at that time that, well, yeah, it's before before I met any of you guys, but I was still interested. I wanted some watercolor, and I figured for the price tag, the the price tag that they were at, the sale price, my spritzer. I'm looking for my my spritzer. You know what? It's got blue paint in it, but you know, hey, it's my glue brush. So hey, it's okay. We're gonna, yeah, we're just gonna wet that down. Sometimes I use my glue brush for in paint because I'm wanting a certain weird texture. So, you know, hey, I don't know anything about them, whether they're permanent when they dry or anything. But see, that's one of the things where I'm going to start, you know, just to start writing them down and then type them into the search engine and go for it. Now here, I can start this and then, oh, look it, see, okay, turn that, oh, oh well, I now have, that little part is now green on that yellow. But anyway, here now, this can dry, and then I can actually find some like green tissue paper and go over top of it, and I have a mixed media. Okay, I was kind of going to be on my way out. It's been 2.5 hours, so we'll wait until Dorothy gets back, and then we'll say goodbye, because I don't want to leave her hanging. So be sure and let me know when Dorothy gets back, and then we can say goodbye. But anyway, let's just a little bit of the blue, add some of the blue paint, watered down paint in here as well. And you can see where the Mod Podge is resisting. Because, yeah, I did this down with Mod Podge. I'm kind of, yeah. Because it makes sense. Because if I, you know, if I can do this and then get this, oh, look, see how it resists. Now this is actually the blue paint water that I'm, okay, welcome back. Oh, welcome back, Dorothy. So, yeah, you know why I'm doing this. And having that little stop right there, because, you know, we're kind of doing a watercolory type thing. I am going to go look for some, I'm pretty sure I have some green, and I even probably have some blue tissue paper. Oh, look, see the resist? Because that's obviously where I stopped the Mod Podge. I'll go ahead, like I mentioned before, earlier, and I can glue this down, and let me get some more of the Faber-Castell, and we'll, I'll get the, once this dries, I better let that dry. Make sure that dries before. All right, so a little more paint water. And then I can start, the idea being, like I mentioned earlier, is to get some of these in like petal form and then play around with cutting them out and gluing them down and, you know, like see here, like this blue one here, this aqua one. See that how the yellow, they've done yellow and green, and it's caused a bit of a shadow. But they've, see that how they, you know, they've used yellow and green as a shadow on that aqua blue one. So, you know, yeah. Still resisting. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, maybe yellow. Yellow. I can paint over that. Hold on. Yellow. I can bring the idea is I can bring it back to yellow. Use the yellow Faber-Castell. Just rub right over the yellow. All right. And all right, we're, oh, crumb. Well, maybe all right, maybe I'll just have to let it dry because I forgot that I had, yeah. And then I just smeared it. Okay, we'll let that. Okay. So anyway, way to okay, wait. Only way to know. Okay. All right. Okay, is anyone go? Okay, I see. You're keeping an eye. So, okay, guys. Oh, sorry. That kind of hurt. What did I do? That made me hurt. Oh, have you ever lost a nail and have not? I mean, it was like a 1/4 inch long nail, and I'm like, what in the world happened to my nail? I'm sitting here during the time frame, and I'm like, really? Like, okay, what should the title of this be? Let's see. Oh my giggles. What should we call it? More yada, yada, yada? What? Janet, you. Are you still here, Janet? What should we call? We know Eileen would have a name for this already. Yeah, she'd have. You know, let's put these up. I've technically done. This still needs to dry. Okay, the chartreuse and the lemon, no, the lime peel go back behind me because they're in that other. Okay, so they go back behind me. And these others, I don't technically really need to write down the names. So these can all go back in here. It's like, let's clean up. Let's clean up. Yeah, let's clean up. So not all the stuff stays on my desk for a week. And then at the last minute, I'm finding myself. All right, so there's that. Wait a minute. So let's see. While we're, oh, pretty flowers. Okay, well, we're going to apparently stop recording now and call this Pretty Flowers. Thank you, CB. Now, all right. Bye, guys. See you next time.